gorgeous day out there. So I've decided today is going to be adventure day. I'm just gonna go walk around town with a purpose though. Today we'll be testing out the Fuji X-A5, which is the new fun little Fuji vlogging camera. It's got a tilt-up screen and all that. We'll be testing that out today, just putting it through its paces, using just the built-in mic, just the 15 to 45 lens that's sort of paired with the X-A5. They came out together and they're sold as a kit. Adventure pack. My VanQuest day pack that I have come to believe is the perfect day pack, so expect a review of this guy coming in the next week or two. DJI drone, the DJI remote in a little bag, extra DJI batteries, Zoom H1 recorder, little aperture video light. We'll be talking about that more later. Different mics for the Zoom H1. I've got the stupidly expensive Rode mic that I did some heat shrink tubing on. I've also got the JK mic, the inexpensive mic off of Amazon that I reviewed a while back. So we'll be taking those in case I want to get better audio, but for the most part today, I'm gonna try and use the Fuji X-A5 mic and just see how it does. These little think tank pockets, this is called the DSLR Battery Holder 2. I've got Fuji batteries in there, fit in these little pockets perfectly. Put my Kindle in the bag. Alright, I'm pretty much loaded up. I'm basically gonna drive my car downtown Bend. Drive to go walk, I know, but whatever. Drive my car down there, and then I'm just gonna walk around town. Put this camera to use, spend some time thinking, spend some time writing, and just try and clear my head a bit, so. There's some days that if I can, I just gotta get out and go for a walk and just let thoughts spin around in my head and appreciate this awesome place that we live in. I mean, it's beautiful. It's an awesome place, and the best way to remind yourself of that, I find, is just to get out and go for a walk. Walk around town, see what you can see. So that's what I'm doing today. In Bend that are just like very much Bend moments, and this has got to be one of them. There's a guy, if you can see him, paddle boarding on the river, and in the background is the mountains covered in snow. There's still snow on the ground here in town. So a couple of years ago I took these shots. These are some shots I took of my daughter swimming underwater, and of course, you know, printed them, had them framed, all that good stuff. There you go. So now, that's been years ago, now we have 2 children, and we don't have more up-to-date pictures of our older daughter, and we don't have pictures of our younger daughter displayed like this. So, I'm switching them all out. I still love these shots, but I do kind of think it's time to update. I printed the new images at my studio with my printer, so that's always cool. It's kind of a fun feeling that not only captured it and retouched it yourself, but actually printed it yourself. There's kind of something fun about that, so. Alright, so I've got most of the new pictures in the frames that the old pictures were in. Here's what the new pictures look like. I went with all black and whites. Love these shots. This is a favorite shot of ours of Finley. She's very much like gonna do what she wants to do, and you can stuff it if you don't like it. And there's the last one. Here's what the room looks like with those photos on the wall. So let me just give you this advice. Print your photos. Have them printed large. These are like 20 inches across, and that's as small as I ever want to go. Take pictures. Don't just use your phone. The phone's okay if that's all you've got, but please get a good camera, take some pictures, and print them. Put them on your walls. These are things you want to remember. So next stop, I'm headed to a couple of local bookstores to get some books that I'm going to start putting on the vlog, and I'm going to start talking about some of my favorite books, sharing them with new subscribers, sending them out to you guys for free when you subscribe, and some more stuff. So at the end I'll tell you all about it, but here we go, off to the bookstore. Books have been a huge part of my life. All of my life, since I was a little kid. It started with comic books and built from there to science fiction and fantasy, and it never stopped being a thing for me. I've always loved books, and I've always read voraciously, and I want to get back to that, and I want to start featuring that, and the first book I want to do is A Wrinkle in Time, because now that's about, I think today is when it comes out in theaters. That book blew the top of my head off when I was a kid, and that whole series did, so I'm going to go buy a bunch of copies, physical, actual books, actual printed words on paper, buy physical copies of the book from one of my local bookstores, give them out to new subscribers on the vlog on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna go into a fairly new bookstore here in Bend, all around about books. Can't really see it. Oh no. My local bookstore is out of copies of A Wrinkle in Time, so maybe go check out another bookstore. So, A Wrinkle in Time is one of those books that, like I said, it blew the top of my head off as a kid, and honestly, I have not read it in decades. But I just have these great emotional, it has emotional resonance now with me, just the title. My plan is to go back and reread the whole series, and of course I plan on taking my older daughter specifically to go see it, hopefully tonight, maybe sometime this weekend. But it's right up there with other books that as a kid just kind of blew the top of my head off, like changed the way I saw the world or thought about things or envisioned how things could exist, how things could be. And I know that's not exactly a review of the book, but it just stuck with me, even though the details and specifics haven't really, not in detail, but it changed the way my brain worked as a kid. Like, I remember that. I remember feeling like I saw the world differently after I read that series. Here we are at my other favorite bookstore in town. Damn, it's bright. Dudley's. Not only do they have those books, they've also got these books. Copies. Awesome, thank you. Dudley is coming through for the win, and a good cup of coffee too. I have here 4 copies of A Wrinkle in Time. For every new subscriber I get, I will give away 5 copies of a cool book, one of my favorites. For now, it'll just be like books I pick, to what for now will be a local organization that helps kids read, or that gets books in the hands of kids that need help reading or something. Every new subscriber. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, try not to hit the don't like button. Let me know what you think, give me comments below. 4 copies to the next 4 subscribers, and for every new subscriber, including those 4, I will donate 5 books to a local organization that helps kids read. Alright, so thanks for watching. More to come. We'll talk soon. I'll see you soon. You'll see me soon. Now let's keep talking.